Hello everybody, and what is going on? So firstly, I'd just like to say Happy New Year. New year, new me, new phone, who dis? So yes, this is the first video of 2017. It's a brand new day. So how are we going to kick off the new year? How are we going to smash 2017 on the first video? Well, I'm going to tell you, we're going to do a trip to the thrift. If you're new here, if you're new to the channel, I'm very much into my vintage style. I love thrifting because you can get like a lot of cool stuff. I got this P-wing from a thrift store. That's unheard of. And in my personal opinion, I just think that thrifting is very good for filling pieces in your wardrobe, or if you just want to have a look in there in general, you'll see some stuff that you like. Plus, pretty much all of the proceeds go to charity, so there's that as well. And because today I've got quite a lot of items, I'm going to break them up into categories. So the first category we're going to tackle are the t-shirts. So the very first item that I want to show you in the t-shirts and polo section is, of course, this Tommy Hilfiger XXL polo t-shirt. Now you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, that looks quite big. And it is. I can't even fit the entire polo in the same shot. So like, there's the top end. And like, there's the bottom actually. So there it is. When I put this on, this goes like down to my knees. So I wouldn't really wear it untucked, but if you wear this tucked in, it makes for a really good muffin top, really good oversized baggy t-shirt, that sort of thing. Absolutely love the colors on it. Just gives it that nice vintage feel to it. Like you've got this teal green looking blue sort of color. That's like more than one color in the same color. But the stripes going across, very 90s, very 80s, very 1980s. And of course, on the breast of this massive ass t-shirt, you've got a really subtle hit of a Tommy Hilfiger logo there. I mean, just look at it, just peeking there like, oh look, I'm here fam. So I picked up the Tommy Hilfiger Essential Polo. Nothing too exciting, nothing too hyped, but again, the charity shop is great for filling pieces, and this is a good start. Super quick tour of the t-shirt. You got your label here, XXL, absolutely massive. The collar's a bit uneven, but that's easily fixed. A cool bluish, greenish color all the way around the shirt, and stripes, 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 stripes. Next t-shirt, Flintstones movie t-shirt. Now, I believe that this was like a promotional t-shirt that you get from Sugar Puffs. How do you know that, Adam? Like, how can you make that assumption? Because there's a Sugar Puffs logo on the sleeve here, so I'm kind of putting two and two together. All speculation, of course. But yeah, I just thought this was a really cool t-shirt. You've got like the Flintstones logo. You've got their Dino dog. I forgot what they called it. Dino or Dino or something like that. I don't know. So it's looking fairly clean at the front, but added bonus, it's got a back print as well. So when people are walking past you from the front, they'll be like, is he wearing a Flintstones t-shirt? I can't really tell. And then when they walk past you and go for that second peek, yeah bruv, he's wearing the Flintstones t-shirt. I want some Sugar Puffs now. I don't think this has got a size label on it. No, I can't really see one. It says 44 to 46 actually. I think that's a size large. I know my sizes. So it's a size large, hasn't really shrunk. Quick tour of the t-shirt. Looking super cool on the front, super Flintstones. And on the back, an added bonus Flintstones flex. Next t-shirt, Purdue University shirt. I have no idea if I've pronounced that right. I probably haven't. I've got a long history of pronouncing things wrong. But we've got this Purdue University t-shirt. And you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, what's so special about this shirt? What's so special about a uni shirt, bruv? And as you may or may not know, before Champion was like well into their streetwear, they used to like make apparel for American universities, this being one of them. Where's the proof, Adam? I don't believe you. Like, there it is. No, look, that Champion logo there, suave. So yeah, before Champion was well into their streetwear, there was more into like sportswear apparel. Champion used to be all over the NBA, university merch, that sort of stuff. So this t-shirt represents a little bit of brand history, which I like, all about that heritage. Quick tour of the t-shirt. It's like a yellowish greenish colour. Got your print on the front. It's a little bit cracked, I must admit, but this is definitely an old t-shirt, so we can forgive that. Legit Champion on the inside, size large, and the Champion stamp of approval on the sleeve. Pretty decent find. And the next item that we have is this Done International white polo. If you don't know what Done International is, have you ever been to a Sports Direct? Done International bringing back all sorts of memories. There's nothing really much to say about this shirt. There's a button missing at the top, which also isn't really that great. It's a white polo, size large, but it looks like an extra large. I think Done International are a bit like off-ski with their sizes. Quick tour of the shirt. You've got your embroidered Done International logo on the front there. You've got one on the sleeve, and you've got your Done International label. And that's pretty much it. Next item, basic Adidas red t-shirt. Not really much to say about this one either. Size large, picking up a lot of larges actually. Not complaining, large is just my style. But yeah, it's just your basic run-of-the-mill Adidas t-shirt in red. I do have this in blue as well, but I can't for the life of me remember where it is. But yes, it's a size large. Quick tour of the shirt. Embroidered Adidas logo on the front. 3 stripes on both sleeves. Printed label on the inside. And that's pretty much it. Kill La Kill t-shirt. If you don't know what Kill La Kill is, it's an anime. I haven't personally watched it yet, but like I know sort of like the basics. Love this graphic on the front here of the scissor blade. Subtle color scheme, red, black and white. Also a size large. Quick tour of the t-shirt. Scissor blade graphic on the front, and that's pretty much it. 100% cotton, machine wash cold. And the next item on my list is a little bit of a controversial t-shirt, simply because this trend has been like mainstream for the past year or so, and it is this metal band t-shirt. But I don't think it's a band t-shirt. I think this is more like of a festival t-shirt. How do you know that, Adam? How can you make those assumptions if you don't know anything about the genre? Well, simply because you've got, you know, this sort of BOA thing at the front, 2013 on the bottom of it, but it might be a tall t-shirt. Yeah, it could be a tall t-shirt, but then how do you explain like 50 bands on the back here? I'm pretty sure that this was some sort of festival, especially when it says Bloodstock open air and it says the Ronnie James Dial stage. Got a Slayer logo and a bunch of other logos which I have no idea who they are. If you're into like metal or heavy metal, then maybe you can shed some light on this t-shirt. Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, size medium, heavy cotton, classy. Quick tour of the t-shirt. Here's the front and here is the back. And last but definitely not least of this t-shirt section is this Tommy Hilfiger red t-shirt. Now you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, it kind of looks like the Tommy Hilfiger polo you showed us earlier, but just in a different colour. And you're right, it sort of does. You can see where you're coming from with the stripes, and that's pretty much it. But as far as t-shirts go, especially vintage Tommy Hilfiger t-shirts, I think this was a pretty good find, to be honest, because you don't see a lot of Tommy Hilfiger t-shirts like this, like in my opinion. And it's just a really good colour. It's got this sort of like red, almost burgundy thing going on because I think it's a little bit faded. You've got these faded black lines running across them. Super subtle Tommy Hilfiger logo on the breast here, all the same on the back. Quick close up, there's the front. The inside label says that this is a size large. I think it's a little bit on the medium side, so maybe I'd say a large medium, but not quite a large. That makes sense. We're talking shrinkage size in here. And the back is just stripe, 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 stripe. And those are all the t-shirts that we picked up at the thrift store. What's next? So now we are in the long sleeve high neck section of the thrift video. This one is going to be incredibly short because I didn't pick up a lot of turtlenecks, so we're just going to whiz through these. So firstly, we have this green Trespass high neck long sleeve t-shirt in a low-key green color, size extra large, but if I'm perfectly honest, it fits more like a large due to shrinkage. Basic green all over. There's not really much to talk about here. Quick close-ups. Here is the high neck Trespass logo on the side here, embroidered, classy, and it's just green all the way through. And lastly, we have this Cotton Traders high neck long sleeve t-shirt, but this one's all blue. So blue all the way around, the size extra large. This one actually does feel like an extra large. It feels a little bit baggy. Cotton Traders logo on the sleeve here. I don't know if you can see that. High neck, looking very high. And to be honest, I prefer this one over the green one because I can sit there and I can think like, yes, this looks a little bit navy, a little bit more darker. You can pair it with a lot more in my personal opinion. So I might hold on to it for a little while just because I want to experiment with the high neck look, and I think this will be my best option until I get a better high neck, I suppose. And we're done with the high necks. What's next? So next we have the button-up shirts. So when I went to the thrift store, went to the shirt section, I got myself a Ralph Lauren button-up top. This one I would say is more of a work top, simply because you've got this orange, blue, white design pattern thing going on. It's something that I can imagine wearing with like some grey trousers or some black trousers and sort of wearing it to work. Not a lot to say about this shirt, so we'll just do the close-ups, I suppose. So on the front of the shirt, you've got the little pony on the breast here, and you've got this cross pattern going on with the orange and the blues on the front and the back, made in the Philippines, you don't know. And the second shirt we got from the thrift store is this Ralph Lauren pink shirt. And the next shirt that we got from the thrift store is this Ralph Lauren pink shirt, Deja Vu. So both of these shirts are pretty similar. One's got a pocket, one hasn't. One's slightly lighter than the other, but in essence they are pretty much the same button-up shirt. The one thing that I really do like about these shirts is the fact that they've got the coloured in pony. So the horse is brown and the jockey's got a blue top on with white trousers. I just think that's really nice detailing, and it's the same on both of these shirts. Here's a quick close-up of the first shirt, of the first little pony. I think that looks super cool. Pink on the front, pink on the back, and the second one is a little bit lighter than the previous shirt. Little pony on the front, on a pocket, pink on the front, pink on the back, but it's a little bit lighter. Compare them together. Look, should I go with the pink Ralph Lauren shirt, or should I go with the pink Ralph Lauren shirt? And those are all the shirts that we picked up this week. What's next? So, sweaters and jumpers. So the first sweater that we picked up from the thrift store was this vintage polo Spurs Pro training sweater thing, but I just picked it up because it looks pretty cool. I'm not into sports, but if you want to leave your "oh no, Spurs is a rubbish football team" comments, then you can, whatever, I don't really care. But yeah, I mainly picked this up because it looks like a really unusual shirt, something you don't see every day. It stood out to me, so I thought, you know what, yeah, like, let's do the thing. Quick close up, Umbro logo on the front, Spurs logo on the front here as well. Label says size large, and on the back you've got more Spurs branding, more Umbro branding, and even more Umbro branding. And on the sleeve here you've just got a subtle Umbro branding with the logo, and it says Umbro there as well. Pretty cool Umbro top. And the next sweatshirt that we have is this vintage Adidas sweatshirt in navy / blue, and you've got these subtle hits of orange with the Adidas logo there. And on the collar here, it's a size 44 to 46, so that's pretty much a size large. Really cool jumper, you can wear it oversized. Not really much going on, but I'll give you a close-up anyway. Here's the front and the labels. Adidas logo on the front, pretty cool collar. And on the inside here, you've got the Adidas logo printed across the back of the collar. Subtle details, love it. And that is pretty much it. And last but not least, is this St. Michael's knitwear grandad top. Now, when I go to the thrift store, I see these in like spades pretty much. A lot of brands do these style of knitwear shirts, but I do find that St. Michael's ones really are the best quality. I love the color scheme of this shirt. I love the patterns. You can dress this up with a shirt underneath it. You can dress it down, just wear it on its own. I'd wear a t-shirt underneath it though, because these knitwear shirts have a habit of being really itchy due to the stitching and the material and all that jazz. But yes, let me give you the close-ups. Here is the front, pretty cool, and here is the back, equally as cool. Here's the logo on the inside, St. Michael's for Marks & Spencer's. Classy brand. Made in the UK, you don't know. And it's a pretty heavy knitwear sweater, so I'm gonna drop that down there. And those were all the sweaters and knitwear jumpers. What's next? Oh, so we're on to the jackets now, yeah? The first jacket that we've got is this Umbro zip-up, definitely vintage. I'm looking inside the label here, like the label's absolutely wrecked, yeah? But you've got the Umbro International logo there before the Umbro logo even existed. This was like one of the first iterations, or one of the early iterations, should I say. But this zip-up is definitely a little bit of Umbro history. You've got your bold red and your navy contrasting each other. Let me just give you a quick close-up of the zip-up. On the front here, you've got Umbro on the breast, red and navy. This follows through to the sleeves, red and navy, and on the back they've chosen to be more predominantly navy. But yeah, this is a really old zip up and definitely a little bit of history. Now the last jacket that I have to show you is this Bud Mill half zip up snowboarding jacket. So the general color scheme of this jacket is indeed green, maybe a dark green, like a forest green. You got your Bud Mill box logo. Close up tour. Inside, got the logo of Bud Mill, vintage, made in Italy, quality clothing. On the front here, you've got the half zip up box logo, zips, zip, stamp on the bottom, and your big off tribal graphic on the back. So this is a size large. It looks pretty cool oversized. I did try it on because you've got to try in it, and I have to say that this is a really well made jacket. And that is everything that I have to show you today. Let me know in the comment section down below which item of clothing was your favorite. Throw in some of your outfit ideas. Again, I just want to say a happy new year. 2017, I am going to be working 10 times harder than I was in 2016. New year, new me, who found who this? If you like this video, then you can give it a nice little like. If you want to subscribe and see more of what I do, because I do a lot of fashion based stuff, lifestyle based stuff, and style based stuff, then you can by using a subscribe button that can be located anywhere on this webpage here. And now that is everything. Bye.